Alright, here's the CCP parasite getting degraded further. Look at that junk. You can see it there. Very clear. So this protocol is working to get rid of it. Just to be clear, this thing pops up antennas, but it really comes from the sinus and in your ear. And it can also come from your stomach down here. So you eat food, and it grows up through your stomach and your vagus nerve system through here. You can see that junk. It's not on this side. It's on this side. It goes into your ear to do data in the flow, and your eye, and then it pops up into the left side of your brain, and then it goes through your skull and puts up these TX-RX antennas that you get to degrade for connecting you to the global SATCOM and other systems, including local systems. So this is when you degrade it. This was here a long time, and degrading it and removing it. That's why it's visible. I've also completely changed my diet. So this is a crap messing with people because it has a different impedance than your normal body tissues. In other words, this thing, if you have an antenna transmitting frequency, this will respond to a different frequency than the rest of your body. So this is how China is degrading intellectuals that have really good brains like mine. They put this crap in you. They do other stuff with it first, but when they want to take you out, they rapidly grow this gunk in you and transmit certain frequencies that cause the left side of your brain to actually, I guess the correct term is to, vibrate or be pulled. In other words, like magnetic fields are interacting with the left side and not the right side, so it desynchronizes the left and the right lobe and makes you stupid. So this is their weapon to basically dumb people down, and you will not see this crap in you unless you went through the protocols that I've gone through to get it out. CT scans will not pick it up. However, a CT scan with contrast, which is an iodine and a salt, saline, it will indirectly pick it up because the iodine can't get through the nano-biochem at the same diffusion rate of normal tissues. So whenever a technician running a CT scan with contrast does the test on you, it'll diffuse into the normal tissues. You know, like my neck is fine. I still have the junk in this part of my head. So the iodine did it diffuse into my head, and the CT scan with contrast does not work. The doctor reviewed it and said not able to have resolution because it didn't diffuse the tracer, the iodine, which isn't really a tracer, it's just a contraster. Tracers are different than contrasters. Tracers give you actual individual particle movements. That's the difference between a tracer. And I've done tracer studies at oil and gas refineries with ionizing equipment, which is very similar to the CAT scan system if you put an ionizing agent in it, besides iodine. Anyways, this is the crap. This is what it looks like. It is a freaking nano-biochem parasite worm system, and this thing's big. It grows into your brain. That's its objective. It can go into your visual cortex. I'm spraying a bunch of nanoparticle colloidal ions that are diamagnetic to fight back at this crap. And all that you can get to through AIBCPS.com services for counterstriking nano-biochem, because the medical profession is clueless because they were never trained on this, so they only know to check boxes these days. Medical doctors without PhDs in research are basically glorified mechanics now, just to put that in the clear. And they're all in debt, on average.